Uh, uh, about the Israeli, they refused to destroy the electric grid, sorry. I think the reason the Israeli they wanted to keep contact with the inside uh, in case they want to do a revolution, if the war continue for long, you know, because the Iranian is the one who stopped the internet, remember? Until now, there's no internet in the country. So if there is no electricity and there's no internet, then even the Starlink satellite will not work for them because they don't have electricity. If there's no electricity, how they can charge their phones? How they can, they cannot make it happen. So it might be this is the reason. We don't know really, you know. But for me, if you ask me, the first thing I would do, I will destroy the electric grid. Very important. Here it says no immediate word on injury. Wonderful. That's great. Some windows destroyed, some building concrete destroyed. Who care? That's not a big deal. Right? That is not an issue. The Israeli, they did a great job. They took Iran 20 years behind, if not 30 years behind. They need a lot of time to rebuild. But if you ask me, I think they should hit the electrical grid in the last moment. Because that alone, and when I say hit, I don't mean just, damage it, like destroy it. That alone will cost hundreds of billions of dollars to fix and will take long time. So that will have a huge impact on the Iranian support for this government. Like, look what your stupidity have done to us. So if I am Netanyahu, before the ceasefire is over, do something. Destroy their electric grid. That will affect even rebuilding, will affect their manufacture to make missiles and bombs, and even for the, whatever they try to do in the future, soon future, with their, you know, nuclear facilities. Energy is very important. If you have no electricity, you have nothing. Like, as an example, if you have no electricity, you have no Christian Prince. Do you see the connection? Imagine you spend the night and there's no Christian Prince around you. I'm very humble, by the way. I'm not like Trump. No, no, no. I'm very humble. Imagine you are drinking your coffee in the morning and you have milk and bread and honey, and there's no Christian Prince. What kind of a breakfast that is? That's not even food. I mean, we have to be serious here, We have to take things into consideration. Okay, did you see the Iranian Crown Prince latest address to Iranian asking them to rise up? Yeah, but I don't think really he have too much influence. He's not like a person who have a charisma, like some people love them, whatever they're attractive. If you go to his channel, he have 80,000 subscribers only, 85,000. So that is not a good sign, If he is really like a public figure and he is being loved by many, he should have a lot of people. He is the crown prince. He is the one who should be the king, right? And then to get only 85,000 subscribers to your channel, that's nothing. He is the king of Iran, right? So, yeah, look like the attack of Iran is Fashinko, which means nothing happened. Here it says Iran fired 6 missiles. See? Do you see why I'm saying Iran is surrendering? Only 6 missiles. This is the time they should be firing 100, just to make a point of damage, so they can retain their face, you know, like their honor after what happened. To send 6 missiles is a joke. I was expecting them in the last day, they will shoot like 200, 300, 400. So they can cause maximum damage. So Israel will, you know, will take a note. You see, we still have a lot of missiles. Sending 6 missiles mean they have nothing. They are bankrupt. That means the Israelis are really successful in their process to destroy their ability to attack, you know. There's no way. This is the last few hours of to ceasefire, and you hit only with 6 missiles. And then, as you see, because all of us, we knew the only chance for Iran to be able to penetrate the defense if the missile number is big. 6, 13, 20 is not a big deal. If it is like 50, that is it's 100, that is big problem. If it's 300, that is really a massive problem. At least 10, 20 missiles will hit. That will be a big hit. So when they send 6 missiles, that means they are trying, you know, they have no weapon to do anything. That's it, they are out of it. And I see in the videos, I mean, the damage is just the cars, one building, and the rest is just damage from like windows, etc. Not a big deal. Well, if I think Israel will accept ceasefire, but you know, both sides, they want to say it's not us who is desperate for it, right? Especially the Iranian. That's why the foreign minister, he said, we will stop only if Israel stop. Only. Which means he announced his surrender. They remind me of the war between Iran and Pakistan. The Pakistani army, they claim victory, but yet more than 80,000 soldiers surrendered to the Iranian, to the Indian army. I mean, have you ever heard of somebody announcing victory and there's 80,000 soldiers surrender? Not 8, not 80, not 800. Welcome to Pakistan. All right? Yeah, the Muslims always victorious. And you know, I noticed, by the way, in those news, they always play old videos. I think I saw this video before. Hold on. They are going to play now. I think I saw this video before. So they play. No, not this one. But the one about the parking, I think I saw it before. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I mean, this guy, he put his hand, his head. What happened? I mean, it's a war. You lost some windows? Good, nobody. They are saying that Israel, they just announced that Iran sent another group of missiles. So what they will do, they will keep sending like 5 after 5, 6 after 6, etc. Yeah. Several hurt, including some critical after Beersheba building hit by Iranian missiles. But why is that? Isn't you go to the shelter? How that happen? Look, they go inside basement, you know. Obviously, this basement is not even ready for such a war. You know, if I am there, I will move all those things, and you know, I will bring some comfortable stuff and things for food, a refrigerator in case something go long, water. This is not a right shelter, you know. But what you can do, that's what they have. IDF detected another missiles launches from Iran. Yeah, so they wanna keep the whole day busy for the Israeli, trying to install terror. Like, look, missiles after missiles, but they will not shoot them all at one time. They will shoot them in a group. Yeah, you see, there is nothing called temporary shelter, because when you are at war with all your neighbors, this is not going to be temporary. You know what I mean? Because this can happen any second. This shelter should be the most important place, furnished better even than your house, because you never know. They might use chemical weapon in the coming war, or you cannot go out for maybe a month. So you have to have a food storage, water to drink, bathroom, you know, all the supply. Those who they are getting here to talk about uh, Israel responded. This is what the Jonathan here, the speaker of the IDF, he mentioned that Israel have a lot of work to do and they are not done. She asked him about the ceasefire, and he said this.
Tel Aviv now. Jonathan Conricus joins us. He's former IDF spokesperson. I believe you're still there. Jonathan, it's very early there. I really appreciate it. What is the latest information you have from the ground there in Israel? Has Benjamin Netanyahu agreed to the terms of the ceasefire as Trump has laid them out?
So good morning to you. As far as I'm aware, no, that has not yet happened. I think that the
See?
Israeli cabinet is deliberating exactly that topic as we're speaking, or they may have just concluded deliberating.
So how Trump he announced it? Maybe he made a phone call with Netanyahu. He said, "Okay, I agree," but Netanyahu still he have to get the agreement from his cabinet. He cannot do it by himself. So this guy is saying no. There's no such a thing yet, as you heard.
No, that has not yet happened. I think that the Israeli cabinet is deliberating exactly that topic as we're speaking, or they may have just concluded deliberating. And this is now an interesting time. That's politically.
Guys, they just announced 3 Israeli dead. Israel should make them shish kebab and continue without ceasefire. They just announced 3. Here they are saying 3 severely damaged. In the Arabic news, they say 3 Israeli is dead. So I don't know which one is saying the truth. Let's see. Yeah, here they are saying only 3. They are critically in the bad condition. But in Arab news, Saudi Arabia news, they are saying 3 are dead. I will go with the Israeli for now, and I hope not. All right. They are saying there that Netanyahu announced that ceasefire will start in in the few coming hours, or through the coming day. Looked like Netanyahu agreed. But if they kill the 3 Israeli now, I think Netanyahu he should make them shish kebab and he burn the hell of them. All right. You should take 300 of the Revolutionary Guard for the three people. Three are dead? Okay. Well, this is what happened when people don't go to the shelter, you know? The government, they keep telling people, go to the shelter, don't be stubborn. They don't. Like the person he assumed, like, I mean, from the whole country, the rocket will fall on me. Yeah, it might be. Why not? There's no bravery here, you know. It's a missile. Like, it's not something you can stand with your chest to fight with. You know, you better hide. But some people are stubborn and they are arrogant, and they are like, you know, they have their own pride. I am not going to hide, you know. I was in Ukraine. And I was eating McDonald's, and the alarm went, wee, and they kick everybody out of the McDonald's, you know, everybody out. It turned to be that this is the rules. When there's an attack, everybody in restaurant, anywhere, they kick you out. But I did not get the point. I mean, if you kick me out, where people will go? Scattered, like, you know, like this, you know, I don't know. So maybe they think about it. If people are gathering in one place, the bomb will hit and more people will get killed. So let them scattered around, better than having them all in one place. Yeah, I hope the Israeli will respond with shoveling 300 of the filthy. Here we go. See, they announced 3. That's confirmed. Yeah, there are 3 dead. Now the Israeli army says that the Iranian, they send the 3rd wave of missiles. So what they are doing, they are sending like a small number at a time. And I think at this time they are using those, you know, they call them Khaybar. Those have the split warhead. So when they arrive in the sky, they scatter. It's not like one. So that will make it very difficult for the Israeli to hunt them down. I hope the Israeli, they will be ready for such a weapon next time. This is first time it's used against them. So they will be, let us say, adjusting their defense to fit with such an attack or kind of attack.